Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona, and I have a commentary for today about news you can use or news you can lose. For those of you who haven't seen lately, there's been a lot of $2 bills popping up on the news, and this is the new world we live in. And so for people who are looking to find out what these $2 bills are worth, and you just kind of stumble across this, going to give you the shocking reality that the news could be misleading. Yeah, I know, hard to believe, right? So with the articles that pop up, they're typical of most articles that pop up about coins, coin collecting, anything in the paper money realm. And that is, they're very low on facts and high on clickbait. And that's a whole thing that's been going on for a long time now. Even before clickbait existed, you saw article headlines in newspapers that were misleading. In fact, a lot of the articles that I've seen lately online have also had that same kind of approach, shall we say. And I'll point out a few in a minute. First of all, the answer for anyone who's new and has questions about $2 bills is, of course, call your local coin shop. But don't do it because you saw a news article and 10,000 of you all call at the same time. But in general, if you want to know about coins and currency and paper money, go to your local coin shop, find a local professional, talk to them a little bit. They'll set you straight. The second thing to know is most things are common because they made millions and millions of most items. They're mostly common. Now, this is something that almost always gets buried in the lead, so to speak, so that you don't really catch that part. You just catch the part that there's a $2 bill out there and it's worth tens of thousands of dollars. And the great thing about modern technology, and by great, I mean this is awful, you have AI and algorithms now that pump up the volume. And actually what they do is they move all those articles up to the front that have a lot of clicks on them. So now your computer sees all these clicks going and the interweb goes wee, and it shows you more and more and more and more of inaccurate information. So for me, of course, that is news you can lose. But also, I can go a little further for you. In recent news, we saw the San Jose shipwreck was found, a ship that was off the coast of Colombia, sunk in 1708, with billions of dollars worth of stuff on it. Now, this is news you can use because this is actual news. But, of course, it's going to be in litigation for years. So as a coin collector, it's like, oh, come on, man. You know, show me some good stuff, right? But that's not typical of the news that you see. If you just search for coins or coin-related information on the news, it gets all kind of weird. So as an example, one of the first things that popped up is these 50-cent coins could be worth more than $100,000. And it showed Ben Franklin half dollars, which for the average coin collector out there, you already know, most Ben Franklin half dollars are like $10 to $50 on the average. And there's outliers, of course, but they're only going to talk about the outliers. But who's the outlier? Well, here you go. They show a list of them, and there's some information missing from this information here, this list. They don't actually have the grade of the coins. They don't show the actual condition. They just say that they're the date and in full bell lines, but it doesn't say what mint state it is. And then they have price points, 28,000, 30,000, 69,000, 85,000. None of these numbers crack the 100,000, by the way. It just shows the top 13 sales ever for Benjamin Franklin half dollars. And by the way, this is probably AI written. This is the new thing that all of us have to look out for and all of us have to look forward to. AI printing out articles, making stuff up. Hey, we can pull data and we can make articles about it. And it doesn't have to have all the information that would actually help you learn or know anything. Finally, I thought this was kind of fun because the LA coroner is investigating a crime with the theft of a necklace and rare coins from bodies. So I'm going to put this also in the news you can lose category. I did read the article, which was pretty interesting, except for the fact that they didn't really tell you anything about any coins. It was like one passing sentence of when they searched the coroner's desk, there were antique coins. It doesn't really tell you what it was. Like, I was so excited to find out, like, what is going on here? This sounds really interesting. Still, the clickbait got me. So at the end of the day, when you want to know more about coins or coin collecting, reach out to somebody who actually is a professional in the field. to find out. If you have interest in a long-term relationship, follow us on YouTube. We're going to talk about coins and coin collecting. Lots of stuff out there on YouTube is also clickbait, unfortunately. So, you're going to have to watch out. Basically, the more bright colored, bold articles you see on YouTube, the more likely it is that they're not actually going to give you information that you can use. They're probably going to give you information that you can lose. So in the coin world, with news you can use, Dr. Seuss would be proud up until this point where I really was doing okay with the news you can use and news you can lose. That's right. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.